Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is Kugan Cassius for IFLTV. We have arrived in Riyadh ahead of Ring of Fire, undisputed clash between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk this week. Tyson Fury, how are you first of all?
Very well, thank you. Very well.
Can you give us a little summary of your kind of last few days here?
Being in Saudi is amazing, as I've always said. One of the best places I've ever been. Most welcoming people, everyone. Even from the staff at the hotel to the people who's running the country. They're all top Gs. Everybody's nice. So just thankful to Saudi Arabia for the way they've treated me as a champion. Because at home I don't really get much, apart from massive tax bills. And here, it's like they can't do enough for me. So fantastic. What a place, Saudi.
Since obviously the original postponement from the fight that was scheduled in February, have you kind of managed to kind of taper your time with your... Basically, you've had two camps back to back, but have you managed to do that? Have you done that all right?
I've just done a bit of training there, Coogan. I think everyone's known me a long time now. Good, bad, indifferent, fat, skinny, whatever, drunk. I'm still going to turn up and fight in her. So it is what it is. I've had a good camp, no complaints out of me. Never has been, never will be.
The shape that we're seeing on social media from the stuff that you've put out looks good to us, and looks like you've obviously quite visibly have trimmed down, obviously strategically for who you're facing on Saturday night. Yep.
If I'm fighting a monster, big giant man, I'll be heavier. If I'm fighting someone light who's going to move, I'll be lighter. It's not rocket science, yeah.
Compared to kind of over the last 2 years, your kind of approach to this build-up with Usyk, you've been, say, more respectful. You've always had respect for Alexander Usyk, but it's been, a bit less of the Tyson Fury war of words, shall we say, that we're used to ahead of this fight on Saturday.
Well, I've called him all the sausages, gap-tooth, ugly bastards, rabbits, haven't I don't mind much more I can insult the man, do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I don't want to bring him down. I want to pump him up. This is the best man I've ever fought, or probably even likely to face. I've fought many world champions before, but I've never fought a two-time, two-weight world champion before, so an Olympic gold medalist, so building him up. I think he's a top lad, top G, toughest man I've ever probably likely to face, and beating him will put me at number one in the world in history.
First undisputed fight for however long, 25 years or whatever it is, so history is going to be made this Saturday.
History will be made Saturday night. Tune in, watch who wins.
You've spoken about before in the build-up to this about possibly having an offensive approach to this. Is that what we're going to see? Are we going to see an offensive approach from Tyson Fury this week?
I think you'll find out on the night. If I told you exactly what's going to happen, there'd be no point paying for it, would there? The pay-per-views would be shite, so I'll keep it to myself. Tune in Saturday night, get a pay-per-view bought, and watch the two best heavyweights in the world go toe-to-toe. And only one will be crowned, undisputed. All the belts.
Anthony Joshua arrived here yesterday, quite early, I suppose, for someone who's come to see watch the fight. Any thoughts on that, Tyson?
Nope. He knows he's coming to a good fight, so he's come up early to lap it all up, get the experience in. The big time, big fights.
The card itself, though, features obviously a very good undercard on it. Yeah. Moses Atuma, you've spoken about very highly. He features on the card. Joe Cordina, Kovalev's on the card. So
Maika, Isaac Lowe, Bradis, Caballel, Sanchez.
That's a good fight.
Who else is on the card? Someone. Jaya Pataya,
Bradis,
number one cruiserweight in the world, and Bradis. Good fights, isn't there? What a bill. Final eliminator for the WBC with Sanchez and Caballel. That's a good fight. I think that's a real good heavyweight fight. Both undefeated, 24-0, I believe. So, yeah, good fight. Good night of boxing.
Obviously, full focus is on this Saturday, but do you see your next two fights being these two fights with Alexander Usyk?
What do you mean?
As in terms of a rematch, your next two fights are mapped out as Alexander Usyk. Is that how you see it, and what will happen?
How do I see it? There's been contract signed, so it can't be seen any other way, yeah. That's it.
Just people speculating about...
People can speculate, go suck a dick for all I care. Do you know what I mean? Not interested what people speculate. I'm only interested in Saturday night. Nothing else matters to me. What happens on Sunday morning It's different day.
You approaching this fight week any different to how you normally do?
Yeah, I'm approaching it very different.
In terms of what?
Everything, just a different, it's a much higher level opponent, best man I've ever fought, so treading on eggshells all week, making sure I don't injure myself or get a cut or even cut myself again. Well, that'd be a good one, wouldn't it? One day before, cuts his own eye with a knife. You don't. Remember, I'm never in there until I'm in there.
Don't say that. No, but I know you've actually kind of kept yourself to yourself in this build-up. I've heard from your team that you just want to be
I've
kind
always
of...
done social media blackouts, haven't I? Always. That's it. So I'm not interested in anyone's opinions. I'm not interested in what anyone's got to say. I'm not interested in fuck all. I'm interested in getting in there, punching this fella's face in, getting me money and going home back to the bay. Shut me 30-foot gates and eat me all day food. You don't. That's what I'm interested in. Nothing much else. I'm not interested in your celebrity parties. I'm not interested in meeting famous people. I'm not interested in absolutely naff all. I'm interested in walking my dog, being with my wife, and that's it. My family, going for a walk with the boys, all my nephews and nieces and stuff. What else is there? I'm not interested in IT flighties and all that shit. Not interested. Never have been, never will be.
Are you anticipating this as the toughest fight of your career?
For sure. Yeah. Best man I've ever fought. Baron Klitschko and all them as well. All of them, roll them into one, won't make one Alexander Usyk. Klitschko, Wilder, Chisoras, Whites, all of them, all combined them, they won't make this man's shoelaces in his boots.
Let me ask your opinion about that 5v5.
Not good enough to carry his jockstrap, all of them combined.
Well, time will tell. We'll see on Saturday night, won't we?
Whatever happens on Saturday night, that's all they'll say anyway. So, I'm telling you, all them men ain't worthy of carrying his jockstrap. And that's facts.
Let me just ask your opinion about the card that's coming up on June the 1st between the 5v5 between Hearn and Warren.
Not interested.
Okay.
Not interested at all.
Okay. Well, I want to ask you about that then. All right, okay. Listen, I do appreciate your time. Do you have anything else you'd like to add, Tyson?
No, tune in on Saturday night and see the best fight in boxing history against the two best men that's ever lived. Bosh!
Thank you very much.
Guys.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.